Hi everybody. I'm so glad to be here. It's been a yucky 2 weeks for me of being under the weather with the weather, and sometimes that's what happens. I was going to do some coffee dyeing today because I need coffee dyed papers for some journals I'm going to make, and I just wanted to talk to you for a minute about what kind of papers to use and when you're coffee dyeing your paper. Anything that's from a magazine or is a thin type image like these are, I wouldn't use it. I guess it wouldn't hurt if I tried one. I'll just try this little guy running. Isn't he cute? And I'll try him, and that'll be it, because the rest of these images are kind of, I like them a lot, and I don't want to mess up something I like. If this one turns out right, then I might go ahead. So I have my papers here that I want to dye, and I have my, let's see, I think it's 9 by 12, or let me see what it says. Well, I guess it's 8 by 10. It doesn't look 8 by 10 to me, but I read it off the bottom. So I just made a cup of coffee with my little 1-cup coffee maker. So I have 1 cup of coffee each day. Sometimes 2, but not always. And so I make it pretty strong. And there I go. So I'm just going to put it to soak. And now I have my coffee over here. It's hot. And I like to try to do it that way. Yeah, see, this is gonna, you would have to be really careful with this paper. So I'm just gonna put it over here real quick before I rip it myself. This is like at the end of a little carton, a food carton. And these are little cards. So you can see they're gonna, and it does curl up sometimes, so don't worry. It will uncurl. It will uncurl when I put it under the stack of books. So I like that that's running around like that, because it's going to dry and make a pretty pattern. These are, you've probably seen me use these in my jelly plating. And so I just had so many. So I'm just going to use those. There's 3. This is called the dunk and dry method. I dunk it, and then I put it to dry. And sometimes I use the oven, and sometimes I just leave it to dry. I'll probably put some of these in the oven. And then I have some these are from a hymnal, and there were some hymnals for sale here, and a lady was selling a number of them, plus a couple of music books. So, and for cheap. So, but this hymnal, it was very, very new. The pages are quite white. And so it's perfect for coffee dyeing. And the paper is real thin, so I'm going to have to be really careful with it. So I'm thinking I'm going to need something like 10 journals. Not sure if I'll probably make them like traveler's notebooks, because I really enjoy that size. And I'm just gonna go ahead with the coffee dyeing as long as I have coffee, because it does get absorbed. Last one of the music pages. And these are dictionary pages. This was a sort of old dictionary that my daughter's school sent home. And it's got it's not all illustrated, but that boat, you know, it's got some nice little illustrations in it. It was copyrighted in 2000, and she went to high school. This book has a 2006 date in it in her handwriting, so must have been 2006. There's a bird image. That's nice. You can use things like that for little stamps, making little stamps. They look so cute. There's a funny looking little deer, but I do like him. Okay, let me see how many dictionary pages we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to need 6 more. Okay. 2. 3. My dog is starting to get upset with, he would like to go outside. But he's not that upset, not yet. And they just came in, so I'm not sure what's going on with him. Okay, I've lost track now, so I'm just going to go on to the next set of papers. And this is like copy paper, regular copy paper. And if you've never coffee dyed paper before, you can just know that sometimes it's going to tear. This copy paper is one that tears. Sometimes it doesn't exactly turn out how you want it, but it's all, you know, it's all for learning. It's really fun. And I always kind of look forward to when it's coffee dyeing time. If you can run the coffee back and forth on your page, you're going to get some good looking drips like that. And then Guess I'll do one more. This is nice paper. Some of it is pretty nice paper. I can see the sign on here of the maker, Four River Select, and it's cotton, recycled cotton paper. So that's pretty cool. And then I'd like to dye a little bit of this paper. Oh, I should have cut it. So I'm just gonna fold it. Excuse me, I bumped the camera. And it's two-sided. This is like pattern paper. I bought this a while ago, and I really like these images. So I'm just gonna, and when we get to it, I will still distress the edges for it to look vintage and grungy. I like grunge. And my water is getting low, my coffee water. So I'll show you what to do in case you run out of. This is very cute. Front and back. So I'm just going to fold it. These little polka dots are cute. Sometimes this kind of paper makes a nice cover for a traveler's notebook. It's not very thick, but if you don't mind that, if you don't mind it being somewhat less than a book type cardboard weight, then it's okay. It's okay with that, for that. Okay, so this side is pretty dark. I probably could have gone without it, but I see that the coffee is making a difference on there. And then I have some vellum. I just love this vellum. It's orange vellum, perfect for the fall. Some people are having winter weather already, and I can't believe that. That's my dog. He has a terrible cough, and he does see the vet and take medication for his bad cough. He's had his medication twice today, so he'll have it again before bedtime. My coffee water is getting pretty low, and I've never used this vellum before, in coffee dyeing, and it is really curling up, really fighting to curl up. So I don't know about this stuff. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out, if it's worth it. Part of the thing is what you like. What's your style? What I like and what my style is vintage grunge. And vintage grunge is a bit different in that it's like vintage, which is old. You would distress it. But then on top of that, grunge looks even older, like it got accidentally left in the basement of an old building. And that old building was removed, except for parts of the basement. And this journal was in the basement. I'm about out. Stacy Whitehouse sent me this paper quite some time ago. And then they found the journal in all of the rubble. So there we go. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.